Hello everyone. Today we will discuss Apache Spark. What is the Apache Spark? Apache Spark is an open source distributed general purpose cluster computing framework. It means it is used for distributed computation in the sense layman terms. So Spark provides an interface for programming entire cluster with implicit data equally and fault tolerance. So we will discuss what is the meaning of fault tolerance in our further. So I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, also database certified trainer, 5.9 plus of experience in big data processing as an Apache Spark developer. We can run this Apache Spark code in database platform. So one of the key aspects is our database. And Azure Cloud Service. So I had experience in design, coding, testing, and product and Azure Big Data. So I have trained 5,000 plus students. We will discuss these topics in our curriculum. One of the topics is Big Data, Hadoop, and Spark. Hadoop is the first distributed computation. Spark comes after that Hadoop. So how we can see Spark replace the MapReduce, the computation part in Hadoop. Hadoop contains two parts, LGFS and MapReduce. So Spark is replace the MapReduce in some part. Okay, and what type of programming we will understand in this curriculum. So Scala is meant for the Spark. The Spark internally Spark developer is the coding behind the Spark coding is the Scala language. We can use Python also, that is called PySpark. So both are similar capabilities in terms of API. Scala is the function programming hooks concept in Scala, right? Okay, we will discuss on Spark, Apache Spark framework like architecture and playing with Spark RDB. RDB is resilient distributed database. Resilient means fault tolerance in the layman terms. So we can retrieve our data if any node failure. So we can use Spark RDB. We will playing with it. Data frame and Spark frame. This is a data frame. RDB plus schema called data frame. So data plus frame means that is literal means schema, data with schema called data frame. And if there are data with that schema, we can perform SQL that is called Spark SQL. Machine learning also they can use Spark that is called Spark MLU. We will deep down into Spark MLU. How can we connect Apache Kafka, Apache Room to the Spark? This is one of the important key aspects. Apache Spark streaming. We can process multiple batch. We can process the real-time data. One of the great examples for real-time data is the data streaming. It is famous around the world, around the globe. Spark streaming data source, so we can see Twitter is one of the best data source for the Spark streaming. Okay, we can see tweet is the number of tweet always increasing, depend on number of times. If number of data increase proportional to number of time, that is called streaming data. We will introduction Azure Database. Azure Database is a platform where we can run our Spark job. I will demonstrate in today's demo how can we run Spark job on this database. Today agenda: course introduction, PySpark and Spark Scala introduction, and course technology in the mind. As we discussed, Apache Spark is the in-memory computation. We designed that course to provide the knowledge skill to become a successful big data Spark developer. So we can choose either Python or Scala to learn that Spark. Both are similar capabilities. The most important thing, training will help you to clear CCA. CCA is one of the top Spark certificates, CCA 175. If you get it, you can easily get a job in a Spark in a big data market. Other thing, database certified associate developer, Apache Spark 3.0 is one of the finest and one of the important big data certification. Also, if you get this certification, you will easily get a job, dream job in the market. So I give you the one assurance. If you are complete this training, you will easily clear those areas, both the areas. And there are some explanation about the 3.0 examination. Database certified associate developer, understanding the Spark architecture. So the basic thing, how can we compute node with the communicate with the master node? How can we use yarn, yet another resource negotiator in that architecture. This is an important aspect. Ability to apply Spark data frames API. There are different type of API like replace, with column that we are using in our Spark. Okay, and in this curriculum, we will understand big data Hadoop also because the basic scenario we will start the big data and Hadoop like SDFS. SDFS stands for Hadoop distributed file system. You will learn Spark enable in-memory data processing. How run much faster than Hadoop MapReduce. We will learn Spark is better than Hadoop MapReduce. We will learn in this course RDB, Spark SQL, structure processing and stream processing. Stream or just Spark structure processing are different. Spark structure processing is based on data frame and string processing is based on RDB. We will study in detail when we will go through in the course different API offered by Spark structure, Spark string, Spark MLE. So this is a big data career. Also, we will use Scoop. Scoop is a tool. We can load the data from SQL data warehouse to SDFS and SDFS to SQL data warehouse, SQL database. Kafka is a streaming tool. We can, like, Kafka, we can say streaming tool. Flume is like a Scoop. We can capturing data using Flume. How we can use the database platform to run a Spark job. We will study in this curriculum. So, what is the Spark market? As I'm saying that Spark is now very huge market in that area. Everyone uses the Spark for data processing because it is faster, 10 times, 100 times faster than MapReduce. This is for big data like petabyte, zettabyte, terabyte. So as in evolved market, Spark used for alternative for Hadoop. As I'm saying, speed of processing is high compared to Hadoop. Easy to use application program interface. Spark market expected growth CAGR 33.9% during the forecast 2018 to 2020. So now, as of my understanding, 60% market of Spark. And now coming years, around 90% market is all about Spark. Without Spark, we can't process the data. Based on that data tier, Spark market provides a detailed analysis for 10 petabyte data. 1 petabyte data, 10 petabyte data, 100 terabyte data, 1 petabyte data, less than 100 terabyte data, and more. We have a data more than terabyte data. We can easily process them. So we have distributed data in the different nodes. We can also predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is the part of the machine learning. So now, as per the market revenue in 2019, according to CAGR, there are more than 36.2%. Or now, 80% market is for that Spark. Major players associated with that Spark is Spark, IBM, Database, Mappa, Cubase, Cloudera. Or database is one of the major vital roles in that Spark. In this project, we will demonstrate Apache Spark real-time project, marketing analysis. How can we analyze the data? So first, we understand the problem statement. And in a real world, for the understanding the data, we have to understand the problem statement. We have to understand the data. Then we give the solution, either small data or big data. So big data definition, we can say huge data, petabyte, terabyte. Now I will demonstrate the marketing analysis on Databricks. This is a database. I am using the community edition. We will also using our curriculum community edition. So this is a workspace where we can create our notebook, folder, and different scenarios. And this is a cluster. We don't need to require to devoted the part of admin part. We don't need to set up the cluster. We don't need to. We only create a cluster. Write a cluster name like MindMajix. I'm using the runtime 7.2. Most of the interview on database always ask what is the runtime version of data. So one of the that 7.2, Scala 2.2 we are using and Spark 3.00, one of the latest technology, latest version. Python 2 is deprecated. So only we are using in real time scenario Python 3. As we can see, 15 memory GB for a community edition. So just click on the create a cluster and you can see the cluster is there. So we can create a cluster distribute. First, we have to create a notebook. I'll create a one folder, like I can create a one notebook. We can create a like MindMajix notebook and perform that which language we want to perform. So I go with that Scala. We can also use Python, SQL, but most of the time in a real scenario we are using two languages, Scala and Python. But we can use four of. So I will go with Scala. I've already created one. Just I am importing the unnecessary library. This is for the function. I imported all the functions related to like min, aggregate, group by. I imported all the functions, API, type, data type. The import org Apache Spark type devoted to type. So import means function, import means import the function. Oh, this is a Apache product, Spark, and SQL. This API is similar like a SQL API and type related to data type. I just run that once cluster is running. The running command. We can run this command using run that the command is running. And we can see the command is running. And our library has imported in this notebook. There is I write a one code well data equal to sc.text file. The file, how can we upload the data file in this database? Because this is a cloud platform. So we can go in data, click on the add data, drop file to upload. We can upload. This is a bank pool.jp. I will click on that. As you can see, it is uploading in a while. Yeah. Meantime, we will understand the problem. So our project is with an Apache for real-time project that is called marketing analysis. So this project based on that a client, prestigious banking institute, run a marketing campaign to convince a potential customer invest in bank project. The data is related to direct marketing campaign. Okay. So the marketing campaign were based on phone calls. More than one contact by phone to the agent was required. So you have to understand the problem statement and data. When you will understand the problem statement and data, then you will be able to give the proper solution. So there are different definition, data definition. This is called also data dictionary, where we can say our explanation of data like age, job, marital, education, housing, loan, contact, mark, payoff. There are different type of things. You can see first load data and create part data. So the data is loaded in a data DBFS. DBFS is a database file system. It's seen like a Hadoop distributed file system. This is created by database developer. So we can copy that part here and we can go our workspace and click on marketing. So I already copied that part here. So we can again copy. And there is a map. Map and slide map function is one of the most important functions for Scala. We will study further. It's just for I written some browser inside that function and run it. And you can see the data. The RDB has created. The ORG Apache Spark RDB has created. So I just perform some transformation, remove the header from the data. I load the data in Spark. This is a way we can load the data in Spark. sc.text file. Also there are 2 and 3 ways we can load the data. We will study further classes, but this is a standard way we can load the data in a Spark. Load the data and create a Spark database. I have just performed some transformation to remove the header because I want to give the static schema in there. So I have to write some schema inside that notebook file. So I run this over there, run the, you can see the error. So RDB has created. Now I also wrote a schema. You can see I have written a schema for You can see the schema already created. Now, how can we create a Spark data frame? So, create a Spark data frame. So, this is a way to create a Spark data frame. So, you can see I have created a Spark data frame. Now, you can see the data in a tabular format. Age, job, marital, education, default, balance, housing, loan, contact, day, month, duration, campaign, 3 days, 3 days. So we can see now we have to understand the data. So first give the market success rate. So number of people, total number of entries. So there is I have written success rate. So DS filter out. Then if we can Y, there is the one of the column is Y. You see Y is equal to yes. Then count double and divide by total count. You can see the number of people subscribe, the number of total number of entries. So I have filtered out the yes value from the data frame. Filter is one of the very important API for data frame API. I just dollar use for the column. To select the column, we are using dollar in Scala. Just to filter out the yes and count and total count divided by total count. We got the success. So we got the success rate 0.11. Yeah. You can see the DAG. You can see the DAG visualization. DAG is the director acyclic graph. We will study in the further lecture what is that. One of the important. That's why Spark is of fault tolerant characteristic because of that. Even timeline, you can see how many jobs. This is a DAG. We perform the math, filter, math, and exchange. We will study in detail. How can we read this DAG? DAG is the one of the important aspects for that. Yeah. Also, we can see number of success star, number of success job, failure job in that. Okay. Now, my next question is check the max, min, median, age, average target question. So I am using a max and min and mean. So just I ran it this command and we got it. The max age is a 95, minimum age is the 18, or the average age is the 4. So this is a customer inside that data. So perform the SQL query, because we can perform the SQL query in that we have to create 10 view. So this is the way to create the 10 view. So I have created the 10 view here. Now I can run the SQL query. If you are not like a PySpark, Scala Spark, so you can perform the all analysis on Spark system. So like select percentile from here and I can see. I got the error, now 10 view. Now I will get the result. Yeah, 39. So we got percentile from DS is 39.4. Go for that minimum age, average is same thing I am performing in using Spark query. So if you don't like it, Python, Scala, you can go with that SQL developer. Or most of the data SQL developer can switch that Spark SQL job. Because one of the finest and great job. As you can see, I can perform the SQL query, complex SQL query also. So there are select, average balance, percentile balance. From the DS, we can perform the You can see I have performed average balance and percentile balance. We have performed the aggregate function in Scala. So like DS proved by 1, average age. So that means how many people taken the policy and what is the average age. You can see So there, yes, the policy took the people is 41. The average age is 41. Those people not take the policy, did not take the policy is around 40 average age. So it's a similar kind of age. There some choices, yeah, some choices. No, other things, other, how many married and how many, what is the marital status? Take it yes or no. So we can analyze the data. It's a pure real-time banking data. So we can say there are 5,289 people. Take it here. Where marital status here. Marital status just means those people who married and 39,922 marital status. No, those unmarried. We are counting that group by we can see married single. So filter out divorcee. Also one of the divorcee married single. We can see more, we can dig into that more properly, more count. So we can analyze more. Now age and group, the 74 age, no and 24 count. So we can analyze more details. Now I perform some complex. So we can use the with column. Display is the one of kind of showing display command. We can data frame display command. So we can see in a tabular format. You can see df underscore new. I just filter out when age is less than 25 years. I just give the one column in age underscore cat. That mid age and young age, and separate out those people who less than 25 is a young, is a greater than 50 is a old, and in between we can say middle. So this is a when and otherwise. If else, similar like if else. Now final command we can run and we can see. So it's the one of the API. We can display our data in a tabular form. Display and show is the both the command used for the data. So show is the Spark API and display is the database API. Different. Okay, the group by age category. So young people are taken yes 207. There we have detailed analyze data. So I demonstrate the marketing analyze data. So now move to the next slide. Seeing like that there are different kind of crimes. Similar data we will study. This is a further classes. The different types. We will cover 15 projects inside the total curriculum. The 15 projects. Every project is very important for getting our dream job, for land a good job, to understanding the Spark. So I have just I just separate out that project according to Spark concept. If you understand one concept, then you go to the one project. So you can easily understand the project and Spark architecture. Okay, one of the more concept broadcast attributor. It is a use for the internal architecture. I will explain in detail. So this is a crime. What type of crime? There are different type of crime. So I'll just differentiate. Now lab setup. So one of the lab setup according to choose, because we can choose three for lab for the Spark. Database is a cloud platform. We can perform this job and create a database, prepare a database platform. For intelligent is one of the important ID for our developer. The hardcore developer use for intelligent ID. We will study further for how can we set up labs in our Windows. We can also download the Spark on Windows in our Ubuntu environment according to candidate choice. Additional course, I will provide a session videos. MindMajix provide a session videos. I will also provide a useful discount so you can learn more better. Also, MindMajix provides some sample reviews. You will get the job easily in that market. Resume preparation guidance, also assistance from that MindMajix. Post demo question. So any doubt regarding the success, we can discuss in the class. Also, we can separate 15 minutes. And also, MindMajix and my email ID, you can easily get in touch. Any question regarding course timing, you can discuss with MindMajix. Thank you for that. Your fill our feedback form. It is necessary to improve our quality. Okay. Thank you.